So I have the candle going over here. I'm all
Oh, wow.
cozy.
Set
Uh-huh.
the good mood. Set the good
Yes.
vibe.
I know. I'm like so chill now. And we're getting ready to talk about your breakup, but I'm like, yes.
That's okay. I'm so much calmer now today. I called sick yesterday because I just couldn't function yesterday.
Oh yeah. Of course you needed
Mm,
a mental health day.
absolutely.
That's what
Eh,
the people call it here. What do the Australian people call it when
sicky. Chuck a sicky.
chuck a sickie? That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Because they shorten everything. Brekkie. We got brekkie. Breakfast. It's brekkie.
Breakfast is brekkie. That's so cute.
Yeah. Lot of shortened words.
Chuck a sickie. I'm gonna use that on my manager.
Your manager's Australian?
He's Indian.
Oh my goodness. Would he understand?
No, he's gonna like get me to the HR. Chuck a sickie. It sounds so dirty. What did you just say to me?
I never thought about it in that lens. Chakasiki sounds dirty. That's funny.
It sounds major dirty. Okay, first of all, when you chuck something, that's so funny to me.
Sicky sounds like hecky or something. Hickey.
And it just sounds like violent and dirty. Okay, so I I don't want to bring it up, but I think eventually we have to get to the point.
Why don't you want to bring it up? It's okay to bring up anything. It's a safe place, isn't it?
It's the safest of the safe space because we can say anything to each
Yeah,
other.
exactly. Yeah, talk shit.
Oh, it's time to talk some shit. On top of all the complicated stuff, I just don't
Yes.
want to forget my question. Are you gonna get
Mm.
tested? You should go get tested.
Oh my goodness. I did not expect that would be the
I
first
know.
question come
Well,
up.
I'm a healthcare professional.
I'm trying to think how to get into the hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, I muted my mic so I can eat Doritos.
I was like, hello, you disappear.
No, I didn't. Um,
We're
so
talking about T STD and you're eating.
I can talk about STD while I eat. That's fine.
The ironic thing is I actually accompany her to do the test. So what I saw is they both took her blood and also a swab from her vagina. I already got the form for it just to feel safe, I guess. Yeah, just for my own reassurance. So we broke up in February last year. The reason she told me when she broke up with me is that she wanted to focus on her art and she wanted to be single and
That was such a later on it just seemed such a excuse, but at the time we all believed.
meanwhile she was being flirtatious with me like, oh, we're just friends, but like there's always that kind of tension still there. And then parents about our again break up, they're a little bit angry and they're like, well, when she was in China, we actually treated her very well. And she didn't even have the decency to come say hello when they were here.
你記唔記得 like your parents went from 一開始你 出櫃嗰陣時，
Mm,
你媽咪哇起碼喊咗6個月，到而家
yes.
when you broke up with your girlfriend, they get upset that you broke up. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
because I feel like, wow, this
Yeah.
is like my parents accepting me being with a girl is actually possible. And I think, yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
disappointment and my attachment
Because she
with
built your hopes up and she came to China, she met us, we
yes,
all was
exactly.
impressed
Yeah, I
with
thought,
her. She was so
wow,
down to earth. 臭媽媽
exactly. Yeah,
我
yes, that
諗到我就覺得好搞笑。
is so ironic and frustrating because I thought, oh my goodness, you're like kind of my dream girlfriend. Like I thought we could have a future to be together because yeah, you met my family. She's also learning Chinese as well. Like even when she wanted to reconnect with me, she started learning Chinese and attending Chinese lessons. And that's why
I
like I'm so confused. And she sent me signals and it just looks like that we could have a future together.
I know this girl is like yeah, 也唔係言不由衷，也不是言不由衷，我都不知道怎么说。Basically, method acting. Once a movie wraps up, then they go back to themselves. Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
表
okay.
演型人格. I think she has a little bit of that. She likes the attention and she likes to be watched. And I'm gonna tell you something quite private and it's a bit dirty, but I think how I pick it up is we went to Melbourne to look after my best friend's cat. And we were actually like having sex, and the old, you know how the apartments in Melbourne they have like locked their bolly. Oh,
Oh,
the neighbor could see everything through the glass windows, and I noticed that during sex, and I was like, "Oh, should we close the blinds or something?" And she actually got more excited when she feels like someone's watching her having sex, and she's like,
oh,
"No, no, leave it up, leave it up."
I personally don't prefer that, but I can see how some people are turned on by that. I mean, that's not abnormal, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
normal, and I think she likes that, and she
Um,
actually suggested, like, threesome as well, like, during our relationship. I don't feel comfortable. She's, like, sensual.
mm, yeah.
Maybe that's what attracted me, part of it, what attracted me in the first place as well. Cause yeah, she's like just very adventurous with sex or with whatever. When the attention's on her, she gets more excited. She told me that when she was very young and first started the sexual experience, she had pretty bad experience with guys, and they basically just like a bit abusive. They didn't really care how she felt, and that it got really rough, like rough sex and stuff. And she was kind of young and just exposed to the sexual scene, and that was like almost too rough for her. She was on the edge of breaking.
In the US and well, apparently in Australia, kids they start having sexual experiences a lot younger than like when we were that age in China. It's really different. 佢
嗯。
哋係有啲12歲、13歲、10四歲就已經開始有嗰啲 sexual experiences。
I think
Mhm.
this power dynamic when the boys are like more rough and the girls are still not very like fully developed with their self-esteem, and then they kind of
Mhm.
got a bit tortured in sex, but they didn't want to speak up because they felt
Yeah.
like they shouldn't, and then it
It's not
actually
cool. They
puts,
wanted to be
yeah,
popular and cool, right? They wanted
yes,
to be
and they
accepted so bad
exactly,
that
and I think she developed this kind of like I
mm,
need to feel wanted, no matter how the
uh,
other person treats me. I need to be validated through sex, kind of the
oh,
mentality and habit, and that kind of
wow.
manifested throughout the years with multiple
Mhm.
exes. I am actually very, very
Huh?
gentle. Not like sometimes I
哦，
can
我
get a little bit, but
哦，
I think
佢想你 rough 啲，我明你意思。不
yeah, and
過
she likes me to talk dirty, and I don't know. I I don't really know how to do
you're such a slut, that kind of stuff.
something like that.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
like
like
just,
I
yeah, dirty things,
yeah.
nasty things.
我
Yeah, her boyfriend is drug and alcohol and like never does any. He's from a wealthy family, and also she said like he's not interested in sex at all. Like she didn't even
what?
have. She didn't have because I guess it's the drug and alcohol makes him not very functional.
When guys are drunk, they can't get hard.
Yeah, and because he has sleeping issue as well, like he couldn't fall asleep without
哇，
drinking
咁真係
beer。
已經飲得好大㗎喎。
有癮㗎啦，已經係，我覺得，即係
哦，
唔飲啤酒係瞓唔着咯。 跟住仲有
哦，
佢
咁就
do
真係
好多
宣
drug
召。
㗎，yeah。
哦，
So yeah, and she said like they rarely have sex, and whenever they have sex, she wouldn't even高潮，and
哦，
有時
嗯。
有時佢就咁樣即係攤喺度，跟住she does all the work kind of thing。
我就覺得其實唔覺 lucky 呢個女仔佢會揀同呢啲咁嘅人喺埋一齊，咁佢自
嗯
己都好唔到去邊位咧，佢眼光咁差，so like deep down she just has a bad taste in men, and if you are with her in the long run, your life is gonna get messy because you know she's gonna cheat on you.
I told you she went partying with the ex-boyfriend and he got overdosed and almost died. She couldn't
Yeah.
couldn't drive and or anything. And I actually went and picked her up, took her to the hospital. But then she woke up and she's like, "No, no hospital. I want to go to your place." So I dropped her home and she was still vomiting. And then I helped her take off her clothes and took her into the shower. And she actually dragged my whole towel rack out.
You should have dumped that bitch in the emergency room because in this situation in the future, she could have died of overdose and there's no way you could have saved her. Or when people vomit, there's something called aspiration, is when that vomit gets into their lungs and then they can't breathe and they die. They choke
Oh my
on their vomit. Please do not
Oh,
do
that
this in the future.
it's actually, yeah, quite scary. She just kept
係咯。
vomiting, vomiting, and then
佢食咗
誒，
啲乜鬼嘢毒藥啊、毒品啊？
佢話佢嗰晚咧又飲咗好多酒，跟住再加埋食咗5、6種 drugs 一齊 mix up。
What? Don't bring that bitch home. Dump her ass at the emergency room. They have things to help her, revive her. 而且佢食咁多嘢，再加上嗰啲 drugs and whatever，好多時候佢哋呼吸會慢慢即係有困難啊嗰啲你點樣救佢啊？
Yes，
你以
佢話
後別這麼
佢嗰
傻
個
啊！
she called the ambulance and they took him to hospital 要洗胃啊幫佢，佢成個人已
咁
經
點解唔 take 埋
昏迷。
佢？點解唔
因為
what a
佢嗰
hot
時候可能
mess！
hold on to the last breath to help him. That's why it fucking pissed me off because she didn't stay when I got drunk and she got panicked and went away and then the fucking boyfriend passed out and she's still there to help him. I'm like this double standards. And yeah,
冇錯。
anyway, I helped her and she ripped my whole towel rack off from my wall and I had to go to Bunnings. Bunnings is like a handyman kind of to shop in Australia. It's a big chain. I went to Bunnings and had to fix up my wall and the rack by myself. And she didn't even offer the help and she didn't even say sorry after that. I think that's why she didn't say sorry because she felt ashamed of it. Like she felt too ashamed to even acknowledge it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
and she
係咯。
said that she initiated things, like she would say things, "Oh, I want to kiss you so badly," and things like that to blur the lines. And then she's definitely attracted to me, but she pretends that we could be friends and just pretend that nothing happened.
这个是不是叫做玩暧昧？就是首先就是养鱼，男女都养，然后他就是很会搞这些sexual tension，玩暧昧啊，这个拉扯啊之类的。I don't even know if that's the right word。
Yeah, I think she's
引
very good
誘
at it.
你，我都唔知。
係啊，佢識誘我成日。喂，我同你講啊，之前咪已經分手過一次啦嘛，跟住佢叫我去佢屋企，跟住佢沖完涼之後又唔着底褲咁樣瞓喺個床嗰度，跟住叫我抱住佢喎。What of course something would happen. What do you expect? It's it's so strategic now I look back.
I mean, hello. So I do this all the time. I'm just kidding. In fact, I just did it like the thing. In fact, I just did it like today and 2 days ago.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
哦，我明白了。Oh, okay, well,
And every
but
single time I fall for it.
it's fine. Like I think that's fine, but like the drug and the alcohol, like that is a hot mess. That's just gross and dumb. 你知你而家講翻 你咁樣
Mm.
recount these dumb shit she did, do you feel a little better? Because this person is just like trashy
She's a
a
hot
bit.
mess, I would say.
Yeah, a
It's
hot
a hot
mess.
mess.
And like I said the other night, 我唔知啊，因為你嗰陣時有啲 tipsy，like well major tipsy. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Like she's a great girl. When we met her in China, she took care of grandma, wheel her wheelchair. 總之佢好主動啦，你。然之後
Yeah.
佢識得點樣將老人家從嗰個，我到而家都仲覺得好 impress。佢識得點樣將幾重下老人家從嗰個輪椅抬到去部車嗰度。Like
Because
that's
she
kind of
worked in
hard.
aged care for 4 years.
4 years, oh my. But you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, because we didn't know what to do. Our parents, they didn't know what to do. But
She actually has skills in that area. Actual skills.
係咯，即係其實 it's hard for us to reconcile. I mean, you are still really upset, right? Because you had all this hope built up because her action was very good. But then it was like drug and alcohol and all these different sexual partners. I think it's okay for her to be sexual. 对圈很乱. Hopefully that
就是
doesn't
私生
include
活有
you.
点乱。
不是有点乱，是 major 乱. But the other night, I was trying to remind you,
嗯
look at the fact she just likes to hoe around.
Yeah, I think she knows that she's pretty, like she can get people to do things because of
Mhm.
her appearance.
Yeah, I mean, she is a pretty girl. No matter how good you are，即係你對佢再好，同埋你自身嘅條件再好，佢
Mhm.
始終都會到最後都會betray you 背叛。
Yeah,
这个是
I
在他
think
的
so.
血液里面，因为没有一个人可以在很多方面去让他觉得满足，right? And again, she is just a slut, and she's afraid to face that, right? 佢好識得氹你，好識得
Mm,
講你中意聽嘅嘢。
yeah, love bombing and sweet talk,
對
all this
啊，
shit strategies.
哇，因为是老手了呀，就是我从小就有这个，you know, like they started so young. By the time
Very,
she gets
very
to
much
you,
so.
she's practiced this like hundreds and hundreds of times. I'm not saying this like it's just her choice, right? And it's not a completely her fault because you are at fault too. 在我们一个愿打一个愿挨，right?
Yeah, we let them. Yes.
生活特别乱 like so many different sexual partners. And then low self-esteem, all these issues.
That's one of the reasons she wants to be with the ex-boyfriend because he weighs 200 pounds and it
No
makes her feel
way.
better.
No way. That's why he couldn't move when they were having sex. She has to get on top because can you imagine if they do like missionary? She's gonna be like suffocated by his
Oh
belly
my
alone.
gosh.
Like 諗下 his dick probably can't even reach her vagina.
You know, that's what my colleague said. 我個同事咧，佢超好笑啊！因為佢老公有嗰啲好典型嗰啲beer belly 啊嘛，跟住
Uh-huh.
佢話佢同佢 have sex 嘅時候，佢根本就睇唔到佢個 dick，因為佢一層又一層嗰啲豬油膏咧，跟住 block 咗佢嗰個block 咗佢個 vision。She's like, I can't even see his because so many layers.
This conversation is like major juicy. Well, then this podcast, we can't like, we're gonna offend the entire country of Australia. It's okay. We'll just
And
我们就可以重录. Okay, if this doesn't sound good, we'll just keep this as our like family archive
yes,
for
need
future
some
generation.
filtering. I think the US and Australia has a very high obesity rate. And
so I always have this like weird, like I try not to go there. I try not.你想
嗯
你有没有想过，就是那些啤酒肚特别大的那些男的，他们要是去厕所的话，like when they're peeing at the
嗯
urinal,
嗯
right? Like, can they even see their own dick? You see what I'm saying? 因为会遮住啊，
Probably
就是
not,
完全是
to
靠
be
感
honest.
受，like I know you probably never thought about it, like, if you don't think about it because you're not attracted to guys, but that's fun just you know what I mean? 所以我就觉得那就是 so
Yeah,
unattractive.
it could be a major issue. And
I know,
and
like,
you know
okay,
what?
I'm sorry, like, this might be TMI, but, like, I just probably had one of the best sex ever in
Mm,
my adult life. Well, I mean,
mm.
I was an adult already, like, when I started doing things, but oh my gosh, like, I never knew Chinese guys could be, like, so good. And but, like, one of the most important thing is they are still this guy, he's still fit, 然后又很
Oh,
高。然后身
oh.
材也是很好，你就是那种你就知道，就是你白人他们如果是想身材要好的话，他们会很努力的去故意要健身啊什么的，对吧？然后但是
Mm.
这一种的话就 natural, like
Do
they
you
just
think
might, I
it's
don't know,
like
go
a
running.
genetic thing?
Yeah, it's genetic and then like I don't know，人的修养也不一样，对不对？就是其实这些东西的话是气质。I'm telling you, I'm sorry, this conversation was about your breakup, but now we're talking about me and my sex life. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. But I don't know what's going on. But
It's a good flow.
I guess. But you know what I mean? When that person is attractive and but they have decent skin, I don't know, like Chinese guy. Like his
Mm.
skin is nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
就
it
是
could
就
be
是这种
really a
little
genetic
detail.
thing.
Yeah, and he's like taller than like
Mm.
this is weird. 因为以前就是我就算跟别人做，like I have to have lubrication. I don't know about. I've never imagined lesbian sex, but I guess this is a good time to ask. Like, do you have to
Mm.
use? 是不是要用润滑剂的？很多时候。
Wow, you know what? I'm actually really, really good in bed. You never know.
Hello, it runs in the family. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
so
never
this
use.
guy, you're good in bed because I think we're thinking about the same thing. So you never have to use lubricant on your partner.
Never ever.
Is that what?
And even I had a one night stand with a French girl, and she
What?
told
You
me.
did not tell me about that. When was this? 怎么？Okay, I'm gonna calm down.
Jeez.
这是什么时候的
Yeah.
事情啊？
好几年前了。
哦
Before my toxic ex-wife. It sounds
oh,
weird,
okay.
ex-wife.
Wow, I know. Like, if people are really listening to this, they are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh，这些人真是其实他们也很乱。
没有 I only have
没有，
like
我知
three
道。
serious relationships.
I
And
know, I know.
this
Okay,
French girl, I didn't even plan for it. Anyway, so I met her on Tinder, and
was she hot?
in I can't have sex with not like good looking girls. So
You
bad
mean
to say
no,
that.
you
But
cannot have sex with like not good looking white girls or like Chinese girls? 'Cause I don't know what your ex-wife looked like.
oh, you don't know? She's
哦，等一下，我想起来了。哦，我觉得我见过照片。But anyway, okay, let's focus on this French girl.
yeah, she's cute, and well, I didn't plan for it. So I did the original plan is that I would take her for a drive because she was just like working holiday here in Australia. Um
Uh-huh.
and yeah, so we met up, and I took her for a drive to the country town, to the like the winery area and stuff like that, just for like a day trip sort of thing. And
Suave.
A and we chatted, and we had, like, a good connection, and she's a very intelligent girl, like, she studied in medicine or something, and she was in her
Mm.
20s, and I was in my late 20s, and, we was late, and at that
Late
point,
for what?
I still didn't think of sex at all to that point. So the plan was I would take her to a restaurant near my house. We would have dinner, and I would drop her home. She would stay in a hostel, and she's like, "Oh, I had a big day. Would you like give me a massage?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then she's like, "How about we go to your place and you give me a massage?"
Oh, please, that's just such a signal. Oh my
I was
god.
kind of innocent at that time, and I thought, "Oh, okay, it's
Oh.
just a massage." And we went home, came home, and then, um, and my
This was in
housemate's
Adelaide?
in her room. Yeah, this is in this house, and
What
my
a nice
housemate.
memory.
I know. It was so lovely, and yeah, so she lie down in the couch,